What you want? Me, bro.
Beating on the dime.
No. Me go.
Hey guys, Blkluckirish here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe. And if you're not, well, today's topic is going to be a topic about makeup. It was presented to me by a friend. She's like, I want to start wearing makeup, so what kind of makeup should I use and what kind of makeup should I buy? You know, how do I apply it and things of that nature. So I'm going to be giving you guys my point of view and the stuff that I use before I put on my makeup and the makeup that I actually use, the stores that I get them from, and also discounts and free makeup along the way. So if you guys are interested, please continue watching.
So number one is face cleansing and moisturizing. So typically, the thing that I do, I want to make sure my face is all clean. You know, whether you're doing your makeup in the morning or at night, you're going to want to wash and scrub your face really well. So typically, I get a facial scrub, cleansing scrubs, or facial masks. I do use Dove soap because I have sensitive skin. I actually have eczema, and it's really hard for me to keep my face moisturized. So I'll typically wash my face, scrub it really good, and then apply a mask to it. This mask does wonders, and it is actually pretty cheap. I get this from the dollar store, actually both of these. Or if you guys have a Five Below in your area, I also get that from there too. I'm thinking they have them at Walgreens also, but this is just a peel-off mask, a cucumber mask, and it just really rejuvenates your face and makes it super smooth. So I would recommend a scrub first, and then a rejuvenating mask. And then I will go in with my moisturizer of choice. These are the two that I use. And this is an aloe. And it also has itch defense. If you have eczema like me, you totally love to scratch. And then I just go in with my eczema cream from my local doctor that I get. And then this here. It's just a rose water spray with herbs and aloe in it. Aloe is so good for your face, or your skin period, and moisturizing it. So that's what you want to do first, is just make sure your face is clean and very moisturized. Typically, you would like to know if you're allergic to any makeup products before you apply it, but that's just like the base of what to do. Number two is brushes. You're going to want to make sure that your brushes are clean. To me, I wouldn't share makeup with anybody because you don't know if you're going to be allergic to it. And also, just people have their own dirt and debris, and it's just unsanitary to use other people's makeup or makeup brushes. So I picked up this brush cleaner. This brush cleaner here. I got this for Christmas, and also I get like this big bag of sponges. Here, I use that. Those I just throw them away. This bag is like $2 maybe at your local beauty supply store. And then I have a whole thing full of brushes that I use. So, look at here. Typically, you're going to want to wash your brushes. If you do makeup every day, I do not put on my makeup every day. I just don't have that type of effort and patience to put on makeup every day. But those of you who do or want to put on makeup every day, I would suggest you clean your brushes once a week, because they tend to build up dead skin cells and just dirt and debris from your area, and you don't want to keep continuing to put that on your face, especially after you washed your face. So, and then also I use this cleanser I get from Target. I can leave a picture or below. Also, guys, if you see anything that you like to purchase or interested in, I'll leave all the links below. Click on my link. You'll get some discounts depending on what you click on, and also I get a percentage of your purchase. Basic makeup look. So if you're just starting off wearing makeup and you just want something simple just to go out every day and just to look kind of nice, I would suggest these products. First thing first is an eyeliner. I have 3 eyeliners that I use. Not necessarily on a daily, but 3 of them that I use. So the first one I use is a liquid eyeliner. This I just use on my eyelid. The liquid eyeliner, to me, it's the easiest, the boldest, and the best. So basically, I just use this for over my eyelid. I don't know, it just flows so well to me, and it's just so easy. And I do it over my eyelid, then I put my eyelashes on, and then I do another one to cover up that lash line. So I do it before I put my lashes on, because sometimes if you don't put your lashes too close to your lash line, you can see that gap there. So this is just to cover up that gap. And also I struggle doing my wings, so it's easy for me to do it with liquid eyeliner. The other eyeliner I have is just like auto eyeliner, and I use this normally under my eyes because sometimes when I use my pencil and I sharpen it too much, I tend to poke myself in the eye. So that's what that's for. But I find that this one don't go on as hard and bold looking as I would like to. And then your pencil liner. I use this for beauty marks if you want to put any on your face or just under my eyelid. Okay, number 2 would be a brow dip or a brow pencil. This is a brow dip I got from Ulta, and we'll get into that later. It was $20. I did not buy it because I'm cheap, but yeah, this stuff goes a long way. I've had this for about 2 years now. 2 years. And I love it. Typically on the back of makeup, if you didn't know, it's like a little number here. This says 6'em, which is 6 months. So you're going to want to throw your makeup away. I have not, because I'm not about to spend $20 on this, but I will if I run out, because that's how great it is to me. And then the brush that goes with it is about $15. But if you're cheap like me, because I got this as a gift, you can go to your local beauty supply store, or Walgreens has it. It's this brush. It already comes, it looks like, I guess, this auto eyeliner. It already comes with the brush at the end and then the solution. And it's waterproof, so I have not tried it personally, but I know a lot of people that have tried it and they would recommend it. But if you're really cheap, you could just use a eyeliner pencil of your choice. And then I would recommend a mascara if you want to do a basic makeup look. I know my eyelashes, you probably can't tell I got any because they're so curly. And my hair color is a 2, so it's like a dark brown. But yeah, I should just that. And then last but not least, for your basic makeup look, I would suggest eyeshadow. Now these eyeshadow palettes I got when I first started off doing makeup, so that means they're like decades old. These 3 here, you can get at your local beauty supply store. That's where I got mine from. And they're all under $3. But this brand is by Nikki K, New York. And she's got at least 10 palettes in each of them. And they come with a little applicant brush. Here, you can see that. She has colors too. But her palettes are based off looks. Like this one is smoky. So if you want to do a smoky eye, this palette is the best. And if you just want to do neutral colors that's closer to your skin tone, not too bold looking, here's the neutral palette she has. And I think she has 3 other ones. So those are about $3. And the thing that I like about these palettes, if you typically go to your local beauty supply store, sometimes their palettes are super cheap. Like you'll put them on your skin and they're just chalky. They don't stick. Like if you sweat or like accidentally wipe your face, it's gonna come right off. And inexpensive makeup palettes do that too, but these ones, they don't do that. And then the other brand here is by Absolute Perfect 10, and they have more like a bolder, bright color looks. Okay guys, so I'm gonna wipe my makeup off here with these just wet wipes so I can have a fresh face.
Alright guys, so after I wipe my makeup off completely, I'm going in with my Anastasia brush. And I'm just brushing up my eyebrows, getting them the shape that I want, and making sure all my hairs are even in the process. So I'm just brushing them up and out. I like to keep the point at the tip of my eyebrow just because that's the shape that I'm going for. So after I'm doing that, I'm taking my Anastasia brow dip, and I believe this is Ebony, and I'm starting at the bottom of my eyebrow first, the bottom line, and just going over until I reach the point. Then I'm going to do the top and connect it. So doing the bottom here, and then connecting the point and bringing it down. Sometimes I do drag my point out, the tail of my eyebrow out a little bit, just because I like it really clean and straight. So after I'm done connecting them, I go in and fill it in. So I start off from the end of my eyebrow first and work my way up. So I'm going to just draw lines like hairs. That's what you want to do. Just draw hairs. So lines all the way up to the base of your eyebrow. once you get to the base, I like to just do 2 or 3 lines before my eyebrow starts, just to give it kind of that hair look. And then I take my brush end of it and smooth it out. And they're not very even here, but hey, that's just typically how I do my eyebrows. So I'm going with my eyeliner pencil, going in with my eyeliner pencil, and I'm just doing my under eyes here. And then I'm going to take my applicant brush and my blender brush for this part, and I'm going to be using just like a basic brown I chose today just to show you guys, but you can use any color you like. So on my eyelid, I'm just putting that brown there with the applicator brush, and then I'm going to take the blender brush and just do the creases of my eyes. And blend it upwards. And that is your basic makeup look.
Okay, so next we're going to talk about palettes and makeup in general and makeup stores. So I normally shop at Ulta. That's the closest big makeup store towards me. But I know a couple of people have Sephora in their area, and I'm not sure what else. But now, don't get discouraged when I mention these names, because I know y'all seen maybe the memes or whatever on Facebook like, my boyfriend just spent $300 on me at Sephora. Like, where did y'all getting these boyfriends from? First of all, but no, it is not that expensive, and you do not have to spend that much, honey. So, I don't have a Sephora in my area. I have Ulta. So when you first walk in the store, in my store, typically the left side is the cheaper side for all you folks like me, and then the right side is more the bougie, expensive side. So I shop on the left side. Let's just put that out there. But typically on the left side, you'll find brands like local YouTubers, or just the Ulta brand, or NYX, I think it's over there, Maybelline, and Revolution. Not sure which other ones, because those are the ones I usually buy. So one of the palettes I would recommend doing is Revolution palette. They have the best deals that you could possibly find. Also NYX too. But this is the one I picked up when I first started getting more into makeup. And here are their colors. This palette I got for $14. A little bit goes a long way. And I also got this palette here. So they had a sale for buy one get one. Revolution always have buy one get one sales, and their makeup is high quality. So I would recommend their brand. And then just the Ulta brand. This one was, I want to say 10, but I got like it in a kit with a whole bunch of stuff in there. So Ulta is super cheap. Ulta brand. And this is just comes like, it just has everything in one. This one has illuminators, blush, eyeshadow, eye shimmers, bronzers, concealers, lipstick, and highlighters. I don't use all that stuff, but yeah. And then this is a new one I just got for Christmas. It's called Morphe. And I love these palettes. Like, all of these palettes, they all have names to them, which I thought it's so cute. This one is super pigmented and high quality. I'm not sure how much this costs because I got it for Christmas, like I said, but some of the names for them is like First Date, Swipe Right, Seduced, Tell Me More, Hit It Off. It's just super cute to me. Now, my boyfriend did actually buy me some makeup from Ulta for like Christmas and my birthday, and pretty sure he didn't know what to get, but I've told him what to get. So he just goes in the store and be like, I'm looking for makeup for my girlfriend. So they pointed him, of course, to the right side, and this is what he bought me. Naked. I know this was a hype about a couple years ago, Urban Decay Naked palette, but I hate this palette. And here it is, their colors. This is the basic palette. The reason why I hate this palette because, like I said in the beginning with chalky makeup, it's really chalky, and it has, with my skin texture, it has no pigments on my skin. It comes off easily. You have to put pounds and pounds on for you to see anything, so I hate it. Okay, next is the full makeup look. So if you're getting into more of a fuller look, you want to do your whole face. Beat that face, girl. This is what I would recommend. So we talked about the eyes. Next is your foundation, your primers, and concealers, and things of that nature. So before I even put my foundation on, I normally have blemishes on my face. You can't see it now because I do have a powder foundation on right now. So after you wash and condition your face, you're going to want to put on a primer before you put all your makeup on. So these are the primers that I use. This one is by NYX, like I mentioned before, this brand. But this one is a base primer, and it is a matte primer. And then I have a mineral primer, which I use occasionally to kind of test it out. It was given to me as a gift, so I'm just like, I'm going to test it out. Just a primer, any kind of primer works well. Then next, if you have blemishes on your face like me, you can't really see them right now because I do have a powder foundation on right now. But my eczema usually acts up in these spots lately. You're going to want to use this stick right here. I call this an orange stick, but it is a concealer, which is orange pigmented. And this is just going to cover up any dark spots, any blemishes that you have on your face. And what you're going to do with this is you just dab it on area. So next, we're going to go with the foundation. And here's mine. I get 2 different color foundations because my skin, it just is crazy. So in the summertime, guys, if you've seen any of my pictures, I get super, super dark. And then in the winter time, I tend to lighten up more of my skin tone. So in the summertime, I use this. And these 2 foundations that I have are by Maybelline Fit Me. And this is a 368 Deep Golden, and it is matte. And then in the winter time, I use this one, and it's a 358, and it's latte. But as you can see, they look true to color here, but they're not. That's why I would recommend going to your local Ulta or Sephora, because I know most stores would not let you test makeup out before you buy it. But in foundation, it is crucial to test it out because, like I'm showing you guys here, this looks pretty dark, right? It looks darker than this one, right? Way darker. But if you open it up, it's not as dark. That's why you're going to want to test it out. And at Sephora or Ulta, they'll test it out for you for free. So they're going to set you down, kind of test different makeup on your skin. But stop there. Because after you test their makeup out, they're like, you want me to match you? Yeah. And then they're going to want to get you the makeup that they matched you with. And it's typically anywhere from $40 to $50. So we don't want to do that. Because these are like $5. And they also, with this brand, they also have discounts. Even if you can't find that color in another brand, this brand I would highly recommend because they have a variety of colors. Get something close to it, and then you might could find like a powder foundation to match it, to even out it even more. So after I apply my foundation, I'll go in with a concealer, and this concealer is by LA Girl Pro. And sorry, yeah, that's working. LA Girl Pro concealer, and this is a medium beige. Now, when you get your concealer, you want to get it 2 tones, lighter than your normal skin complexion. So that's what this is here. Lighter than your normal skin complexion. And then after I do my concealer, I normally put my concealer here because I'm a MILF and I get bags under my eyes. Here and here. After you apply your concealer, you're going to want to put a baking powder over it to set it. Now I was too geeked when I found baking powder. I'm like, what? Where did I get this from? But I see like all these YouTubers, they're like, it's $30, $40. And I'm like, I'm not about to pay no $30. But a little bit goes a long way with this. As you can see, I maybe got this a little over a year ago, and I'm not even halfway, not even close to halfway. But you just put this on to set the concealer on your skin. Now please, guys, do not be like these girls with all this white stuff under their eyes. Please let it set, and then you're supposed to wipe it off afterwards. After I put my concealer on and I do contour my face, sometimes I don't always do that, I like to get a powder foundation, and this one is by Ulta. And this is a deep warm. And I just go in, and if I do have any powdery looks on my face, I just go in and touch up that with that. And then last but not least, guys, is the matte Finish by NYX. They do have other brands, but this is a cheaper one. This is about $7, and I've had this for some years. And you're just going to want to spray it on, and then it's going to set all your makeup in.
Full face. Okay guys, so I'm going with my mineral primer today. Like I said, I have 2 primers, but I'm using the mineral primer today, and I'm gonna just rub that all over my face, everywhere I'm about to put my makeup on. I did wipe my makeup off from the basic makeup look, and I just wiped it off just so you guys can see a good look of how I put my makeup on. So I'm gonna go in with my orange stick like I told you guys before, and I'm just gonna put that on where you see any discoloration at, or any birthmarks, like this is my birthmark right here, or any dark spots on your face. Just go ahead and rub that in there. And then I'm going to go with my sponge and just dab that. You don't want to smear that in or rub it in. It's not lotion. You're just going to want to make sure it's all even tone. So you're just going to want to dab it to make it even. Then I'm going with my Fit Me Maybelline. This is the latte because it is winter. And I'm just going to rub that in over all of those spots. I'm getting it in my hair. I'm rubbing it in over all these spots that I've made with the orange stick and just my face in general. I don't feel like I put a lot of foundation on. I just like full coverage, so I find it best to use a sponge when I do that. But a lot of people used a brush to apply their foundation. After that, I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is the medium beige, and I'm putting it under my eye, where my bags are, on my forehead, and my chin. And I'm thinking I did my nose, but hey, I guess I did my nose too. And then you're going to want to dab that also. It looks like I'm rubbing it or smearing it on my face, dabbing it. And this dries up pretty fast, so I did put another coat on top of that. Now I'm going over my eyebrows. I like to put this over and under my eyebrows to give it a cleaner look. And please guys, wipe this off when you're done. You don't want to leave this on. I see a lot of girls that just have this caked on their face, and it just looks so horrible. Like, you look like Casper the Ghost. So make sure you're blending that in and wiping it off, whatever you need to do. So I'm going in with my banana nut baking powder here, and I'm just gonna set all of the places that I put the concealer on. So I'm setting all the places I put my concealer and I got some in my mouth, but a little bit goes a long way with this powder. So I'm rubbing the concealer off my eyebrows, and it looks so smooth. But I did wipe some off in the process. So I'm going back in with my Anastasia brow dip, and I'm just straightening out these brows here and making sure they're all even. In the basic makeup look, I kind of messed up on my eyebrows. So this is where you redeem yourself. And don't get discouraged, guys, with your brows. Not a lot of people can get their brows perfect. So it is a working process. It is a working process. So I'm going in with my Ulta Beauty powder foundation and just covering up any blotchy or light spots that I have on my face. And that is your full face makeup look, guys.
Oh, girl, you look so good. Oh. Okay, guys, so we talked about the basic makeup looks. We talked about the full makeup look. So now it's the glam look. So if you feel like you're good at doing makeup, or you're intermediate level, my perspective on a glam look is just like contouring your face, primers, and then highlighters. That just brings it out. Pigmented eyeshadows also is glam to me. So with your contours, here's one I have, and this is by Profusion. This is a powder base. I prefer cream base, but I don't have one on me right now because I gave it to my mom. But that you can get at your local beauty supply store or Ulta Highlighter. Cream base, I find it easier to blend before or after you put on your foundation. Is typically when you want to do it. And then a primer for your eyelids. This is just, you want to put this on your eyelids, let it set a little bit. I like mine still a little bit moist. Then apply your eyeshadow to it to make it a bolder, more pigmented look. And then I have a Rose Gold Liquid Highlighter Illuminator by Revolution. These come in all different types of colors. I just chose Rose Gold because I typically put it like where my blush usually goes. But this is just a liquid one.
Okay guys, so I started off with my makeup from my full face look, and I'm just gonna glam it out. So I am starting off with this LA Girl Pro Concealer, and you're gonna want to put that on your eyelid, and I'm putting it on my crease and above my eyes, and just to blend that out. I find doing this that your makeup will be a lot brighter and bolder, and it stands out. So after that, I'm taking my two brushes here, and one is the blender brush and one is just the applicant bristle brush, and I'm taking my Revolution palette, and I'm be using this color here. I don't know the name of it, but it's like a metallic-y purplish bluish color, and it is so pretty. It's like a futuristic color. So I'm just putting that on my eye crease and blending it upwards and out. You want to put a good amount on there. I don't like to let my concealer set too much. I find it when it's a little wetter that it sticks much better with the eyeshadow. So I'm just putting that on and blending it up and out. Alright, so next I'm taking my Morphe palette. I believe that's how you say it. And I am going to be taking the color Rendevorous. That's this blue sparkly color here. And I'm going to put that over the crease where I put the metallic color and blend that out. These colors are so pretty, guys. I don't know if it's my lighting or what, but they are giving me life. So I went ahead and did my other eye off camera just to get it even. Sometimes it takes longer than usual. Both eyes to match up. So now I'm taking my concealer again, and I'm putting that over my eyelid. This is going to cover up any parts that you messed up on, because we're going to be doing the crease eye look. So that's what I'm doing right now, is just putting it where I want it to be nice and cut and clean. And I am blending that out to the line. And I'm also putting it underneath my eyes as well. Next, I'll be taking my applicant brush, and I'm using that Rendevorous color again. And I'm going to put this just underneath my eyes where I put the concealer at. Next, I'll be taking this color here. It looks like it's a white, but it's kind of goldish in tone, and this is called Swipe Right, and I'm placing that over my eyelid and blending it out. And you're gonna want to dab this on when you apply it. You don't want to smooth it because you don't want it to touch any of the blue at all. Next, I'm taking this color here called Private Party, and this is just like a copper color. It looks like brown in pigment. And I'm taking my blending brush and applying that over that swipe right on my eyelid. And I'm blending that out. Now I'm taking this color here. It's called Vixen, which is like a darker brown. And I'm just going over it under my eyebrow line to make that blue look kind of smoother and cut. Now I'm going in with my Ulta Beauty Palette here with my highlighter, and I'm just putting that on my face. Oops, I put too much. But I'm just putting that above my cheekbones. That's where your highlighter should go. And then underneath that, I will be putting my blush on from my Revolution palette. And that just goes on your cheekbone. And then I'm also putting the highlighter on my cupids and my nose. And that is your full face look. And then I went ahead and applied my eyeliner and my eyelashes off camera.
Right there. It's clear. I don't like the black one or the white one. I like the clear one. It tends to stick better to me and dry faster. And then you don't get that little stuff on your eyes. Alright guys, so this is my glam look for you all. I hope you guys liked this video. And if you did like the video, please thumbs up and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your notifications for more videos to come. And if you have any tips for me, you can leave them below in the comment section. And I'll take my time to look at them all. Thanks for watching guys. Stay tuned for more videos to come.